Howe dahe pashe, no shad lo jaji abrin, wa shoshe, wa jaji abrin, zani wa hoin picombra, hamba the ear do it keeps ya combra. Hello, how are y'all? My name is Noah Shadlow, and my Osage name is Washoshe, and that translates into English as warrior, or one who is brave. And I wanted to introduce y'all as family here today, and I have some words I wanted to share with you. This, the creative aspect of my presentation here that I have chosen, it's kind of a dual part. It's me finger weaving a piece that I have named Wak O Ankotapi, which translates into English as our women. And if you listen in the background right now, you'll hear a song that they refer to as the Ponca Lady Singers song. And that song, it says, Heroska te witanke na jinga adombe. And that translates into this warrior dance society here. You need to look upon our women as they stand, and you need to honor them, and you need to respect them and protect them from all harm. This finger weaving here, I've been told that it's our most spiritual art form that we as Osages can create. The prayers and thoughts that we put into this finger weaving have power, and they can heal. They can heal whoever you're thinking of in a good way, whether that be mentally, spiritually, physically, or socially. And that's why I've chosen these four colors here, you know, that red, white, yellow, and black. It represents those four areas of healing. And pertaining to my topic here, you know, this world that I've created, you know, the women need that healing. The women that live in our world need that healing, because the women who live in the world that I have imagined, that healing has been there since creation for them, and it hasn't gone away. In the world that I have imagined, you know, our Native women do not face any of the physical and mental violence that they currently face. There's no need for the women's domestic violence shelters, or those shelters that are run by the federal government or the state government. There's no need for those, because that violence doesn't exist here. There's the statistics of Native women being four times more likely to be sexually assaulted in their lifetime than any other race or ethnicity. And the fact that Native women have to live in fear for their own safety, of being victims of violence, both of those concepts are not even acknowledged here. It's completely a foreign idea. Indigenous families as well, you know, the family units, they're led by the matriarchs, the grandmothers, the aunties, the sisters. All of those women, you know, they're still around. You know, they haven't been taken away by a person who committed violence against them. You know, they're still here. They're still teaching those traditional teachings. They're able to pass on that knowledge and that tradition in that oral fashion. You know, how it's always been, that oral tradition. In this world that I have imagined, you know, our women still hold their traditional leadership positions. None of those were taken away by colonization and this violence. They counsel, they counsel with with tribal leaders that they themselves have chosen, and they voice their opinion on where they think the tribe should be going, in whether that be, you know, governmental moves or just camp movements in general. There's no need for any of these legislative acts like the Violence Against Women Act. There's no need for that here, because there is no violence against women. And this I would like to conclude this presentation by acknowledging, those women that have, passed on due to this violence in the world that we live in, and they've gone on to that, that next life, and they're living in that world where there is no violence, there is no perpetration of colonization or anything like that. They're living life in this world that does not have any of that. So I wanted to leave you now with some footage of me finger weaving this project, and it might, the prayers and thoughts that I put into this might come to you, and they might heal you, whatever may be bothering you. That's what I want. Hey, now keep shit, bro. I'm finished talking.